This is how my base looked 2 weeks ago when I started this project of fixing my rushed base. And today, 2 weeks later, it looks like this. Welcome everyone, my name is Comet, and like you guys can see, I have managed to do a lot of very important upgrades to my base, especially starting with the gold storages and the elixir storages, because I finally managed to maxed all of these storages. Like you guys can see, they are now level 13, which means that I will be able to store as many resources as possible in order to fix my base, and I'm very happy for that. But not only this, I have managed to add almost 10 levels to my queen. This queen was something around level 15 2 weeks ago, and now is level 25. So two full levels to the ability, 10 full levels in general. It's awesome. Obviously, she's still not the super powerhouse queen that you would see at this level, but she is on the right track, and that makes me very happy. Aside from this, though, I managed to equalize all of my walls. No more of this yellow, pink, ugly shit. No, everything is now, like you guys can see, um, very nice looking. Still not the best walls, but we have something really nice over here. I have managed to do a very nice progress on that, especially considering that the walls are very expensive. There's so many of them to level up, but I'm getting there, and I make that makes me really happy. But for the defenses, what I really think is important to note is these two things right here. Um, because the Eagle Artillery is now fully maxed, and my Town Hall is now fully maxed as well. Level 5 Town Hall and level 3 Eagle Artillery for Town Hall level 12. And you guys can see, there's no more upgrades to be done. And that is awesome because that allows me to have the strongest defenses that this Town Hall has to offer fully max. Meaning that I might not have the strongest base, but these two things right here can hold an attack and avoid 3-starring. Because you never expect how powerful the Giga Tesla is, or how powerful a level 3 Eagle Artillery is until it hits you, especially if you come from a Town Hall 11 and fresh upgrade. You will never expect, especially how powerful the Giga Tesla is, especially the level 5 Giga Tesla, which not only it will hit you while the Town Hall is alive, once the Town Hall dies, it will explode, killing or almost killing anything around it. So uh, that's gonna be really, really nice for defenses. Um, but what I am the most proud of is about my army. Um, like you guys can see, I have now max Electro Dragons. I have now max Rage Spells. I have also maxed the farming siege machines that I use, which is the Stone Slammer. This is the max level Stone Slammer for the Town Hall 12. And the only thing that I would miss is a max freezing spell. But that will come. It's the most important was to max the rage spell because that will allow you to instantly one-shot air defenses and stuff like that. So very important to have the rage spell and the siege machine as well, so that you can have an easier time farming. So this said, I think I have gone through almost everything that I have done right here on my account these past 2 weeks. I did have the clan game, so I managed to get a nice amount of stuff, like the gems for my fourth builder. I have now have the fourth builder, and I'm making my way towards the fifth builder. So that's pretty huge. Let me put them together right here. There we go. Look at that. 4 builders, which makes everything better. And I will be needing them because my plan for the next week, in fact, next week is important because we are gonna have the Clan War League. Now I have my own clan, so if I see that, for example, someone will be inactive during Clan War League, I can always put this account in to get some medals. Otherwise, I will be using the extra medals that you get for participation only. And with that, I will be able to buy a nice amount of stuff like the hammers. Hammer of buildings are going to be very important because my plan for the next week is going to be to max the army camps. With the army camps maxed, I am gonna have a much more powerful army, and that will really make a difference on your attacks because you can add balloons to your dragon army, which will bait all of the air mines to attack the balloon and protect it, and that will protect therefore the electro dragons, for example. So maxing the army camps is gonna be my next goal, and this is why it was very important to get my fourth builder, because now I can work on all four at the same time. And I think the army camps right here, they have 10 levels, 10 levels of army camps, out of which level 9 and level 10 take way too much resources and way too much time. And therefore, on those town halls, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using all of these. On those army camps and those levels, I'm going to be using the book of buildings, a book of building, the hammer of building, book of anything that I can use to level up those army camps. I'm gonna do it, and I plan on using the hammer of buildings, especially for the level 10s, and for the level 9s, I'm gonna be using the book of building, which I think I do get some from these. No, where was it that I get some? Could it be here? Hmm. I don't remember exactly where you get more book of buildings, but I do know that I will be able to buy, at the very least, another hammer of building, which that will ensure that I have the level 10s ready. So all I need to do is get into the level 8 army camps, and then I will start using the books and the hammers for sure, because otherwise it will take what, a week per level to level up each army camp, and that's not something that I want to allow. So that's gonna be my plan for my research. If I'm honest with you, I will not be needing anything in the near future. So what I can do is simply start working on the freezing spell, so that at least that one is ready. But aside from that, I will not be needing anything in the near future, because for example, in order to use hybrid, you need a strong queen. In order to use very effectively the witches and golems, you kinda also need a strong queen. So, but you do not need heroes for your Electro Dragon army. That's why I use it. I could do Super Dragons or normal Dragons army as well, but for now I'm gonna stick with this army until my queen gets into, at the very least, level 45 or something like that. At level 45 is where you become very strong, because that's like a fresh out of Town Hall 11 queen. So that's what you would expect your queen to be when you begin at Town Hall 12. So at level 45 is when I will start using my queen more, but I still want my queen to continue leveling. But before continue leveling her, and since Clan Wars League is gonna come, I'm gonna be focusing on all of the army camps. So right off the back, I'm gonna put them to upgrade. This way we don't lose any time. And because I will not be using any gold, what I'm gonna do is start upgrading the walls. Because I do get too much gold. Period, you know. I guess can see these are how the walls is gonna be looking. So since I will be getting too much gold, because when you farm, um, you get all of the resources. That's why like I have an overflow of dark elixir. Um, since you get so much gold, I'm gonna be using it for the walls. This way, I can continue using the elixir for the army camps, and the extra gold is gonna go straight into the walls. And this is important, especially because from the attack rewards that you get, the attack bonus, you also get a lot of stuff. So let me collect this as well. Boom, more gold. And like you guys can see, I now have a really cool um really cool set of black walls from Town Hall level 9. No, these are Town Hall level 8. But they're really cool. They look nice. They're very clean looking. Not that expensive as well. But enough. Yes, expensive enough. Um there we go. There's one wall here missing. It's okay. I'm gonna leave it right here. Let's actually upgrade this set as well. That way at least we have this area fully done. There we go. Oops. And then since I'm gonna be farming right after this, I'm gonna be using a bit of elixir. I wish you could use dark elixir to level walls as well. Because I'm only focusing on upgrading one hero at a time and have too much elixir, man. I have way more elixir that I can use, literally. Look, I have reserves over here like 20k, 10k. It's and on top of this, then I have on the other event more dark elixir, 50k. It's too much. I don't have any use for it. Do I have a book of heroes? I do, cause I could put her to sleep, but that's only 2 days. I need the army camp to upgrade, so I need to work on that at the moment. Even though I have too much dark elixir. Alternatively, no, because this upgrading the storage to the max only gives me 40,000 space of dark elixir, which is not much. Yes. I think this is good. And then oh, I could start probably upgrading my dark elixir troops. Or at the very least the minions, so I can have the super minions. Yeah, let's do that. Mostly because tomorrow the season will reset, and therefore, if I don't pick up this dark elixir, it's gonna get lost. Same for the Book of Heroes, in fact. What I'm gonna be doing is once this army camps finish upgrading, I'm gonna upgrade my queen and I'm gonna use the Book of Heroes. That way I can collect it from the rewards right here. But anyways, aside from that, that's gonna be my plan. My plan now is gonna be to max my army camps as hard as possible. In fact, as fast as possible. So all of the magic items that I may get, or all of the special items such as the Book of Heroes, sorry, the Book of Building or the Hammer of Building, I will be using that and prioritizing that in order to max my army camps. And that way I can have a very strong army, which will allow me to farm better. And also, if you have noticed, I started this at silver 1, and I am almost at gold 1. Only a few more attacks, and I will be able to get into gold 1. So that's almost a full tier above in just 2 weeks, which makes me really happy. A lot of progress has been done. I feel like prioritizing on the attack is going to be very important. And the truth about the laboratory, a lot of people like to max everything in the laboratory. But here's the truth about the laboratory. The truth is that as you climb higher and higher, less and less troops become viable. So, for example, you will never see a P.E.K.K.A, you will never see a giant above Town Hall 13. Barge is kind of useless. Dragons are good. Baby dragons are good, especially the super baby dragons. Electro dragons are good. Um, but that's like three. Three, four, five balloons are maxed. Goblins, you will not see them unless you are farming with super goblins. Um, or unless you use super goblins to destroy, um, like for funneling. But aside from that, witches and golems, you will see them, so that's gonna be nice. But you will not see the Valkyries anymore. You will not see like everything is really situational. At the higher levels, what you really will see a lot, almost every single attack is gonna be this thing right here, the balloons and Queen Walk. That is what you're gonna see almost always, especially in tournaments. So balloons, Queen Walk, and then hybrid or super bowlers is what you're gonna see the most. Sometimes witches. At Town Hall 12, though, if you stay on Town Hall 12 and you don't level up to Town Hall 13, you're gonna be seeing a lot of Yeti witches or Golem witches attack. So if you stay in this Town Hall, that's what you're gonna be getting. But if not, most of the troops really don't matter. um, and they will matter even less as you climb higher. On Town Hall 15, though, that changes because everything gets a nice buff. So there's a lot of stuff that become viable on Town Hall 15. You know, you have super bowlers, super archers with blimp. Um, you have the hog riders with the super hog riders. You have the super miners. You have the normal hybrid. You have balloons, queens, queen charges. Although that is not that depends on the layout as well. It's not super powerful, you know. Like electro dragons are really good as well. Normal dragons are really good. Like at Town Hall 15, that changes. At this level, though, probably the witches will be very powerful to unlock. But I plan on going onto Town Hall 13 afterwards on this account, though. But yeah, for now though, I think I'm gonna leave the episode just right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a lot of progress that I have managed to make so far. There's a lot of things still to do, but I managed to get something really nice, which makes me very happy. So I hope you guys enjoy this and wait until we get into the third week. You know, on the third week, we are gonna have hopefully, I'm gonna have for you the army camps fully maxed, which means with the army camps fully maxed, I can focus entirely on maxing my warden and my queen, and that's gonna be awesome. So everything will go into maxing those heroes, um, and then. Mm, Once my warden and queen are maxed, I can start focusing on the king and the defenses. So that's gonna be my plan. So the first month is gonna be um, getting up to speed with the resources and building a nice farming army, which in my case is gonna be the Electro Dragons. Like you guys can see, it allows me to get so much Dark Elixir, and this is something that I have been actively trying to get rid of. Even on this thing right here, um here, you know, trying to buy well, but I can't. um so I've been trying to actively get rid of the Dark Elixir because I get too much of it, but that might change in the future. You know, as you level up your queen higher and higher, she is gonna be needing a full storage of Dark Elixir to level up once. But also she will get strong enough that it's worth it. But for now, though, I think that's enough for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's a lot of progress done, a lot more to do, but we are getting in there. We're getting strong. We're getting stronger. Like, I'm very happy with what I have managed to do so far. but this is only the beginning. Wait till everything starts to um, shine together. When the queen starts getting more levels, when the electro dragons, when I have more spots on the army camps for more electro dragons, that's gonna be really nice on my attacks. Especially once my queen is maxed and the warden too, I am gonna be doing a lot of queen walk attacks because they're so powerful at these levels. So I'm very happy for that, very excited for it, and I hope you guys are excited for what's coming as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I will see you next week after Clan Wars League, where I am gonna hopefully have my army camps fully maxed, and probably even have more stuff leveled. Um, but we'll see. For now, though, thank you so much for watching. My name is Comet, and I am signing out. Peace.